My dear children, welcome to the EVS online class. Hope you all are staying safe and happy at home. We are discussing lesson 6, conservation of resources. So far we have discussed about water conservation and forest conservation. Today let's discuss about soil conservation and energy conservation. Soil is very important for life on earth. Without soil we will not have food to eat. Crops and trees that give us fruits are grown in the soil. The two main threats to soil are soil erosion and soil pollution. Soil erosion is mainly caused by deforestation. What is deforestation? Yes, the large scale cutting down of trees for agricultural and commercial purposes are called deforestation. We know that the roots of trees hold the soil tightly together. So when the trees are cut down, what happens? The soil becomes loosened and the top layer of the soil are easily carried away by wind and water. The top layer is the fertile layer of soil. So the soil becomes infertile. Infertile soil is not good for plant growth. This affects the agriculture and leads to shortage of food. Then soil pollution is another major threat to soil. It is mainly caused by dumping garbage and industrial waste in the soil. Soil pollution also leads to pollution of groundwater. How can we protect the soil? Which are the different ways to conserve soil? Yes, the main thing is planting more trees. The roots of trees hold the soil tightly together and thus prevent soil erosion. The cutting down of trees and clearing of forests should be restricted by the government. Domestic and industrial waste should not be thrown out in the open. It should be disposed of properly. Farming should be practiced using scientific methods that do not harm the soil. These are some of the ways to conserve soil. Now let's discuss about energy conservation. The sources of energy can be classified into two types: conventional sources of energy and non-conventional sources of energy. Coal, petroleum and natural gas are conventional sources of energy. They are non-renewable in nature. Non-renewable means they get exhausted due to overuse and takes a long time to form again. Wind power, solar power, etc. are non-conventional sources of energy. They are renewable in nature. Renewable means they can be used repeatedly and are replaced naturally. The world largely depends on conventional sources of energy. So, if we are overusing it, it gets exhausted. It will not be replaced in a lifetime. So, it is very important to use it very carefully. We can do some simple things to save energy. Switch off lights and fans when not in use. Avoid using cars and scooters to go to nearby places. Instead, you can either walk or use a bicycle. Use public transportation like buses, trains, metro rail whenever possible. They carry more people at a time and thus save energy. Try to use energy saving lights like CFL, LED, etc. Use clay pots and clay refrigerators instead of using refrigerators that run in electricity. These are some of the ways to conserve energy. So we have completed this lesson. In this lesson we discussed about the conservation of several natural resources. We should be aware about the need of conserving our resources and also make others aware about it. Study well for your post-midterm examination. All the best for your exam. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.